Welcome to the Hutts Hangout. Grab your blasters and blue milk because we're about to deep dive into the game where Hutts rule and three scoundrels rule. On this episode is just Womprad and myself. Berm's currently off holidaying / possibly looking for a new home by the sound of it. How are you, Womp?
I'm awake, if you can call it that.
Okay.
It is definitely debatable whether I am awake. Uh, it's been one of those long few days where I thought my message was getting better yesterday. And there's a reason I am not in your favorite hoodie. Because somebody is using it as a comfort hoodie because they are a lot worse today.
Okay.
So it's like, yay, I don't get my own hoodie back.
Okay.
Hoodie thief.
Fair enough.
She's also sat on the sofa half asleep, covered in blankets at the moment. So
right.
I can terrorize. It's great fun.
All right.
Other than that, doing really good. Been one of those weeks this week. But yeah,
Fair enough.
getting there. How about yourself, Mike?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I am not liking this whole daylight savings bullshit for you and Berm. It's still, we're half an hour late from my time zone, and we are actually early because I think it's only like 7:30 in the morning over in America. So
Yeah.
I did it, but I definitely enjoy the non-daylight savings time period, but we'll get there. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, and so what you're saying is during the summertime we can have American guests, and during wintertime we need guests from everywhere else to like pull the time forward for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, that is also backwards
that
for
can be
me
sorted.
because it's actually summer now for me. So in summer we need to not, so Berm either needs to wake up early or go on a lot of holidays and then come your winter, no, your summer, sorry, we can go back to just we can be a bit more relaxed and yeah. But anyway, I'm happy to stay up. I enjoy staying up and talking, so it's not a big deal.
You're like me, a proper dirty stop up at times.
Yeah. Yeah. Um so a couple of news events. Nothing, nothing big really. Like it's been pretty quiet, I think. Right?
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been a stupidly quiet week.
It has.
I don't
Yes.
I don't know what this news is. I really don't.
Yeah.
Like I haven't even fully read it, guys. Like we didn't do like a 5 hour stream on a 25-minute post. I don't know what you're on about. I really
Yeah.
don't.
When I well, I'm obviously right, but our conversation within the host was we're surely not reading this entire thing, right? We're just, everybody's seen the Arnolds, they've seen the Scribes, they've seen your video, like by this point in time, if people are not aware of the news, they won't hear it from us,
Yeah.
right? We're not going to break the news to these people. But
Yeah.
I think we definitely
This is
give a chance to chat about it.
yeah, this is definitely we cover the highlights, we cover the bits that people are worried about and everything else.
Yeah.
But the couple of bits of news first. Community milestone event
Let's
has
do
hit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I am pleasantly surprised by that because it was like before the weekend we had only just like hit the first one and we're on our way to the second.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it was, oh yeah, we're not far away. Holy shit. That was nuts.
Very good.
It
Yes.
was absolutely nuts. I enjoyed that.
And it's only the shards we
Then,
get though, right? It's I mean it's all of those shards. So Stranger, Darkside Ray,
Yeah.
Darth Bane, Moff Gideon, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, that is. Oh, yeah, that's the 4. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the ones today. Honestly, really, really happy about that. It's not the end of the world. It would be nice to not have to worry about it, but an extra 20 shards on the stranger. If you are now a person that can only gold crate, it actually brings it ridiculously close for you. Like really, really close.
You can buy 20 shards from the
So
Jawas, right?
yeah, so you can buy 20 shards from Jawas and you get 20 shards from the pass. So if you are gold crating, I will grab my calculator so we can do the maths for you. So if you are gold crating, it's 65 plus the 20 plus the 20 if you're buying the pass and you're doing that. So you times that by 3, and over the whole thing, you get 315 shards.
Yeah.
You're getting an extra 20. If you can only gold crate, if you're willing to spend on the pass,
You'll get it.
you can get Stranger at gold crate.
And buying the passes.
Yeah. So you need the 3 passes. You need to buy everything but one set of shards from the stranger, and you have him at gold crate.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, it obviously doesn't move the needle for me at all, because I'll get red crate and buy the shard, the pass.
Yeah, same.
So, you know, like, I'm not knocking it. You know, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be benefiting from it.
Yeah, how I see it for me is it's giving me shard shop currency. Because when I unlock him, I've got 20 shards over target and I'm done.
Cool. All right.
But I understand for a lot of people, this means that gold crate is now possibility day 1 unlock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best tool in the world. I know you like to talk about it. I love it. Hot Utils. If you've got it, use it, guys. Do the kit check using Hot Utils if you signed up, so it's automated. Checks what kit you need. Put him to Relic 1. Unlike me, who's planning to take him straight to Relic 9. Not the point at all, honest. But yeah, you will be able to check his relics, see what you need, and yeah, one of those.
So,
yeah,
are you still doing Relic 9 characters, or are you going to wait for this update? I guess it's probably
so.
Let's talk about that later, because it'll,
yeah. So Relic 9 wise, I'll quickly explain how I'm doing it. I am spending up to Relic 8 right now. And we'll explain why later on.
Okay.
It is weird, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, all right. Because I think I'm on the same boat as you. I've got a few sitting there waiting to go.
The other part to the news, later today, now 10 o'clock their time, which I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't give a time zone. I'm assuming it's going to be
Chicago?
East Coast or West Coast?
I think they're Chicago.
Yeah.
That might be work, actually.
Yeah. So from 10 o'clock their time, they're doing a streamathon thing.
About 3 hours time.
They're raising money. So they're raising money for their usual charities and everything else. There is packs that you can buy that give you advantages in game because it gives you shard shop, or it will give you shards or other bits and pieces. The 3 packs I'll quickly run through because there's no point in bringing them up. Just waiting for it to load. So it's from 10 o'clock their time till 6 p.m. Pack 1 is $15. It's 250 crystals, Omegas, Mark 3 mats, 1,000,000 credits, Crosshair Hunter, Omega, Wrecker, Batcher, all 15. and it's a Burlog thing as the portrait. Pack 2 is $25. You get all that again, except it's 500 crystals. You also get Apo, CX2, Disguise Clone Trooper, Scorch, Vanguard Temple Guard, Depa Balaba, Athano, Quigold, and Kix. So you get a load more shards, but you also get a picture of Bones as your. What's it? If you want to bring the pictures up, feel free.
Yeah, I have.
But it is definitely a picture of Bones. And then finally, the last one is all that again, bit more Omicron sensators, a bit more crystals, a load of signal data and parts for signal data. I'm hoping that I can afford this one. I'm going to check. And then you get Brum as the reward.
I actually completely missed the Omicrons. I got the $50 pack, but I didn't even see the Omicrons until you mentioned it.
I want to see how much it's going to rob me so that I can actually do the $50 pack. I don't know if I can afford it right now.
It was like 80 something.
Well, it is for charity, so yeah, it is for charity. So I'm very, very tempted. Remember, you do need to put your ally code in to make sure that you get it. But guys, remember, if you get it and you get the second one or higher, it's totally up to you. It is for charity, so we can encourage, but we will always say don't go short. What you've got to do is put the picture of Bones on your account for it. Take a photo and send it to Bones and say, "Look, I've got you in game."
You can go short.
You terrorize him, haven't we?
You got to feed your kid pine cones, right?
No, we're not. We're not that bad. Don't go short, guys. Don't go short. But if you can afford it, it's a nice thing to do.
We can rip on him this week because he fucking forgot about us when he was on the other podcast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we do need to also mention about that. He said that there was 2 podcasts left.
Yeah.
And
Scoundrels and sometimes
and it was
Gambit.
And it was like, what the fuck do you mean? There's us, you dick.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been ripping him for that.
Yeah.
So honestly, guys, I will put the link for that in the video as well for the donate and for the Extra Life event. If you can afford it, do it. If you can't afford it, don't do it.
When does it end?
Last time you could do it for about a week after and still get the rewards.
Okay.
Now, granted, I could wait till Twitch payout pays me and then I could do it. I don't particularly want to, because at the end of the day, I want to do it on stream because they're a good group, they're a good laugh, and the thing that you get to terrorize them with is they want to play Noita on stream.
What is that?
Now, its nickname is Wizard Death Simulator.
Oh, this is the one you...
And all chat... Yeah. Where chat can decide, now, everything explodes, or everything is now changed, is now saw blades that fly back at you as well. You can do some very stupid things to kill them. Do it. It will keep you laughing your socks off. Because whenever we have occasionally played it on stream, it is always do your worst. I do not care about what you throw at me. We are here to laugh. So if you want to have a laugh and watch them be terrorized, do it. Do it, do it, do it. All day long. Right. So now to the really small news. That go on.
Viewer questions? That's all the news, right?
I'm sure we're missing something.
All right. Okay, so yes, like I said at the beginning, by this point in time, like I don't even know how many days it's been out for. The 10-year anniversary update, 4 days the post has been up, right? You would have
Yep.
seen videos, you would have heard other podcasts, right? So if this is new news to you, go onto the forums, literally just look up the title update, 10-year anniversary. It says it's a 25-minute read, so we're not going to bother reading it because you
Yeah.
know about it by now. Okay,
Like
so
I did an extra stream on the Wednesday to just go through it, and I was like, oh, it'll be an hour, maybe two. 5.5 hours later, we finished.
yeah, yeah.
There is so much to go through. It's not worth reading through
Is
it.
that on
We're going
YouTube?
to highlight a load of information. Yeah, it will be.
Okay, so if you
It will
want
be on
to,
YouTube as well.
if you are not aware, this is the first time you're hearing this, go and watch Womprat, go and watch Arnold. You know, it's everywhere, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we sort of did a couple of like show notes, I guess, or you know, cheat sheet sort of thing for this.
Yeah.
So big picture, right? We're aware of the errors, right? But they're
Yep.
taking it another step, right? So there's error units and there'll be legacy units, not new news. That's been there for a while. But
Yep.
now the error and the legacy units, they can't be
Are
used.
being split.
Yeah, they can't be used in the same
Yeah.
thing, right? So error stuff happens in error modes. Legacy stuff stays with GAC, TW, TB,
Yep.
conquest, and raids. Okay.
Yep. And with that being said, so that people don't worry straight away if it is news to them, era units after the 12 weeks of the era become legacy.
Yes.
So they move in all together. It's not, oh, yeah, I've got a trickle feed into my GAC. It is going to be when the new mod set drops, which, not mod set, Datacron set drops, that will be the same time as these. That's how it's going to work out, which is even worse. We're going to have potentially 6 new teams with new Datacrons. It's going to cause chaos in GAC. I like it. I actually like that part.
Yes.
GAC on those months is just going to be what? Help.
And it's going to be 3v3 first
Yeah.
up normally,
Yeah.
just to make it even worse.
So we go into 3v3 completely goddamn blind on new Datacrons, and we're going to have, like, in this case, 6 new teams to worry about. But we'll be going through all that and laughing about it because it's freaking mayhem. Right.
So yeah. So they're completely separate. So within the era, you get to play with those new characters. The legacy characters are still geared the same way. The era ones are a part of a new leveling system, right? So error units don't use gear or relics. They use error levels via error materials. The error ends, your characters go from the error characters to legacy characters, right? Which get converted to stars and gears like you would see with our characters currently. Some examples they give.
So the examples that they give is a common target for most free-to-play players should be level 65, which will put you at gear 12. So yeah, gear 12 plus is something we'll talk about in a moment. Level 80 on the era levels will give you Relic 2, and if you get it to 95, which is the maximum you get Relic 6 with full upgraded abilities, bar the Omega abilities. The Omni abilities. So that'll be the only thing you are missing is the Omnis. Now, I do have some concerns here for free-to-play players, as we talked about for a while. Gear 12 is great. It cuts out all the little shitty pieces of gear that you need. and it cuts out a huge chunk of Cairo. My concern is a lot of people were having issues getting gear 12 to gear 13 free to play. Like getting out of that bit is a very long process. Like that becomes your bottleneck for years and years and years. And you like for me and Mike now, that is no longer a bottleneck. We sit there and you just go, gear 12, gear 13. Oh shit, I skipped. And you don't care. And there is players that are coming out of that phase and now going into it as free to play, going, skip. And they don't care either. The problem comes that you're now going to have to rely on things like gear checkers to go, okay, I'm only going to get them at gear 12. What do I need to take them to Relic 1, day 1? You are going to get like 12 weeks to plan this. So
Yes, you will.
the characters that are early on, you can farm it up. Now, yeah, it's going to be a pain in the arse to farm, but if you are somebody that plans ahead, this shouldn't be too bad, even if you only reach 65. But there is still going to be the shard pack pulls and everything else. You should, in theory, be able to blast through these. Whether you can is the question. We'll see.
I see those figures right. So level 65 is our free to play, right? So that's if you're thinking about our marquee structure currently, like before this, a free to play player would hit that year. Well, it'd be, would have been originally, 3 stars, 4 stars, gear 11, right? Sort of bumped it up a little bit now with the extra error battles and stuff where you get random shards and stuff, right? So that free to play gear 12 level seems pretty much where we are at the moment. Then you got level 80 for the errors. Someone who spends a little bit of money. Their base for characters, a new character might be Relic 3. We're getting to Relic 2. Yep. Then for someone who spends money, high end count sort of thing. Well, look, recently you've been getting your characters minimum of Relic 7, right? I sort of see those 3 figures or the error levels they seem pretty fair compared to what we are at the moment, I think. How hard it is to get to those levels, we have no idea, right? But if that's what they're guessing we're going to be, doing, then I think that's pretty spot on at the moment. Yeah, but obviously it could be batshit crazy to get to those levels. I don't know. We won't know.
Yeah, like there's a lot of information in this that is great, but we don't know how the era levels are awarded. Like we can see the new currency for the era level stuff and everything else, and you sat there going, but I can't actually see the cost. We can't see how it can be used. So there is still a lot of information that probably either Tuesday or most likely Wednesday this coming week when this has to land is going to be a lot to go through.
Yeah, true.
So if that lands early enough on Wednesday, I will jump on stream and we'll go through and we'll look as far as we can. So it will be the data mines that we'll have to look through. It will be in game that we'll have to look through. There's going to be a lot there and a lot to talk about. If the worry that other content creators have had is the truth here, where Tuesday we get 6 kits, we will have to spread them out.
Well, we will get 6 kits, but we won't have 6 characters. They'll all unlock in at,
individually
12 weeks.
set period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we'll do if that is the case that we get all the kits, we'll go through them the week before they're unlocked, so that you guys can get how they're going to comp, and we can do a bit of research into like their team comp. That's going to be the main thing for me moving forward. So I want us to be able to give the unique information, the information nowhere else is giving. And yeah, it is more likely to be Wednesday because of
Remembrance Day for
all
Australia.
Meathead's already confirmed it. Okay. Yeah, it's Veterans Day in the US. It's Remembrance Day in the UK. I don't know if I will be fully streaming Tuesday yet. It might have to start late for me. I don't know. I've got to
Tuesday or
look into that yet.
Wednesday? Because it would be Wednesday for
Tuesday.
us.
Yeah. It's the 11th of the 11th, so Tuesday for me.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Tuesday in America is Wednesday for you? Or you're not?
No,
Not
it's
all right.
We're not that far behind them.
You're
You
in,
are
you're
like
in
you'll be on a
between us.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're the ones in the middle. So Meathead's already confirmed all 6 will release in one go. It gives us time to research, guys.
Okay.
That's going to be the big part there. Is now I can do research.
Okay. All right. So the next little bit is the Colosseum. So this is a daily thing where we've got a leaderboard similar to the Fleet Shard and Squad Arena shards. We'll get all lumped in together with random people. There's some sort of leaderboard. This is the way that you get Relic 10 material. Kind of strikes me as sort of like a raid 2.0 or 0.5. It's half a raid.
Yeah. Like it does look interesting. We've got 4 really good bosses that just look incredible. I know we've already got one of them with the Zepho Guard, but we're getting 3 new ones. I'm happy about that because it's Pirate ATST, a Drax, and can't remember what the last one was, but
Gotaz?
Yeah, Jakaz.
That's the one that's in the picture.
So that gets the bosses revolve each day. So that's more for the can you get a high score against this boss, but not this one? Okay, that's fine. Your high score carries through. They've already confirmed that. So if you've got a high score, that is your high score. You may be able to get higher scores against different bosses, but you get the rewards. Okay, fair enough. There's a leaderboard. We don't know when that leaderboard pays out. We need to see about that. It is a completely random shard. So, with that, a couple of people have said, oh, but it'll be based on this. They've said it's random. We've got to assume that it is going to be completely random. So, Mike or me or any of you guys could get really, really goddamn lucky. Month 1, week 1, happy days. I'm in shard with all 3 to play, and I spend. So I'm going to be the top of that leaderboard, end of. But at the exact same time, me or Mike or anybody else could end up in a shard full of pay to play. Imagine if you jumped into a shard and say the shards are 50 people. And the 50 people you're actually lumped in with are people like me, Tass, Aussie Mike, Baby Yoda Eyes, Aesop Rocks.
Fine.
Any of that lot, you're sat there just going, huh? Because you know you can't compete.
Yep.
You're going in going, okay, I'm going to be like maybe 40th in the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Because I'm free to play, I'm probably going to be 50th in the leaderboard sort of thing. You're not going to care. Now, the only thing here is this is your main source of Relic 10 income. We know 2 parts of Relic 10 income so far, and that's it. And one of them is the only thing we really know. So yeah,
On this, right? So the Colosseum will be the only the era characters, right? So this first, we'll get to them later. This first lot of era characters is such a mishmash. It's not a team in
yeah,
itself, right? It's going to be a lifter for a lot of different teams. What?
yeah.
And I think
So I just want
Egnard's.
to
I think.
before we hit these, I want to talk something that Bane has said. He said, "I wonder if there is a reason to get characters day one anymore, or will that give you an edge? 100%, that's going to give you an edge." Because the second you have your high score, it's your high score. If that high score pays out daily, which we are expecting, you've got more. If you get your high score early, okay, you're just getting more relic 10 mats early. And that's the big thing here is relic 10 early. So back to this mishmash of
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah. So
Are we gonna
well, they're wanting to. This is more a not a negative, right? But even Egnard's spoke about it on Club 38 this week, right? So he said,
Yep.
we're trying to demonstrate this new thing, right? Look at this fancy new thing you've got, right? This is your way to test out these characters as a team. And we have 5 random characters that have got no synergy with each other.
six?
What?
Six random
I'm gonna,
characters
yeah, okay. Yeah.
to choose from. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to choose.
Yeah. But no synergy at all between them. What a poor way to demonstrate this bright, fancy new event, right? Why would you have not had
Yeah.
like the new Bad Batch or something like that, right? Where it's a full team. That would have been a perfect example to go, hey, look at how good this team works together. This is why you should spend money on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this mishmash was done partly because of what the community's been asking for goddamn ever.
Oh, I've got no
And
problem with the
partly,
characters and that. Like, absolutely fine, right? Not the
yeah,
first time.
I think it comes right down to they've done some interesting choices of characters, which we'll be going through shortly, and gone, you know what? Here is something nice just to say, there you go, sort of thing. And I think they've done this they want to show us this big new thing off. They want to show it off for the 10th anniversary, and they want us lot to actually have characters that we've been asking for a while.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
why I think they've done it. Do I think it's good that it's a mishmash? Fuck no. Absolutely fuck no. But they have said in the future we'll get loan tunes that are the equivalent of other tunes that we already have in game for that era. And then at the end of the era, they vanish. So if that's what they're doing in the future, so they can do these mishmashes and go, oh, by the way, this goes with Inquisitors, and here's a bunch of Inquisitors to use it with. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But not having that right away, okay. Okay, CG, come on. Come on. Play fair. Play fair.
I definitely get what you're saying. And it does definitely makes sense. It just bugs me a little bit, right? That every time they try and introduce something, it's like, hey, this is it. Oh, but kind of got this little negative against it. And, we can't really get a full understanding, representation probably of the Colosseum and how it will work. And yeah, it's just like, hey, we've got 95% of the way there, but you just got to wait that little bit longer to see the other 5% of how to really work. And yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, we'll get to the characters. I think they're great. No problems character wise. Yeah, It's purely just that there's no synergy between them, and this is the first time we'll run this event. Yeah.
So they did also say, and I've just noticed it's not in our notes, that they are looking at a PvP element to bring in that be another mode.
Oh yeah.
Within the era thing.
Okay.
So eventually that's what they want to bring in. It's just it's not in right now and it will be in the future.
Yeah, right.
Does that worry me? Yes. Will it be a good thing if they get it right? Yes. But we're not allowed to use mods on era characters. I went on a rant about this and it's just, that's fucking modern.
Maybe it's
Is it just going to mean that we need 6 characters that are our character holders? And that's it.
what if it's like a squad arena update, so it's only the era characters allowed to be used in squad arena as a, here's a way to trial them.
I'm hoping that it is something like that. But the fact that it says that you can't use mods, I am worried about that because it's literally just going to be mirror matches all the time.
True.
So,
yeah.
Is it worth doing that? No. We
Probably
need a
not.
way to distinguish, and the best way they could do is allow us to use goddamn mods. But we know they won't.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll change that stance where it's no mods, no mods, no mods. I hope they do. I really do. And we'll see if they do change it and allow us to use modding, especially in that PvP mode. That would be incredible. Because you can guarantee that will mean we can test some stupid ideas. Brand new characters with a PvP mode. Okay. Make it unlimited for us. Just make us so we can keep playing all day long. You will get guys like Arnold, guys like myself, guys like Ranger, just sat there going, okay, so what's the next test? Can we change this? Can we put an extra 10% tenacity? Does that change the fight? An extra 10% potency? Does that change the fight? You'll get bored of seeing us on stream because we will never leave. It will be off-week testing.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Here's the list.
Yeah.
It's still going.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In chat, a few people have been mentioning about how, it's not allowing the era characters to be played with the legacy ones. Is a bit of a risky sort of move, but yeah, I don't know. Like,
I think I've got mixed feelings there. And I do agree to a degree that it's shit. The other part of me goes, well, we now have a stable pattern of 12 weeks where when these drop, it's going to be fucking bedlam. For the first 3v3, the first 5v5, everything's up in the air. It's congrats, enjoy, hope for the best. And then once that settles down, which will be what? It's 3 weeks, off week 3 weeks, so that's 7 weeks of the 12. It now is stable. For the next 5 weeks, in 3v3s it's this, in 5v5 it's this. And as the next patch come out, it turns into bedlam again. I think it also helps with bugs, so they can fix bugs before it gets too bad. And I think this is actually a good thing that they're doing it this way. Granted, it means, you can't play with the new toys right away. But imagine the chaos this now causes. You go into your GAC and all of a sudden these 6 new teams have dropped. That's complete change of your board. The guys that are up in Kyber in general is going to be, holy crap, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, it's
The guys that are down in carbonite and erodium and below that, it gives you a chance. If you've invested in one character of the new set, you might be able to completely throw your opponent off because there's just too much new data. But we need to see that.
I guess it's my thoughts is that we already do this every time a new conquest character comes
Yeah.
in. This is just the next step, right? So in this era coming, we have 6 teams or 6 characters that are going to lift up 6 teams, right? The next era might only be 1 team. You know, maybe the next one's got 2 teams that it lifts up. You know, it's this one is going to be like hectic because it's 6 teams. There's no guarantee that it's going to be like that every time, right? So, yeah. Is it going to make GAC? It's definitely going to make it different. Whether it's fun or not, guess it depends on which side of the fence you're sitting on. Whether they've got all these new teams on defense or not. But yeah.
So the main thing for me is I sit there every time a single new character comes and Datacrons come, and I sit there and go, okay, this is easy to deal with.
Oh, and Datacrons
Like
as well.
little
6 new teams.
Yeah.
And Datacrons.
Little bit of chaos, pretty nice. This is going to mean that 12 weeks of this first character comes out till it drops into my main roster. And that's how I see it, is this is your side roster that you're working on till it drops to your main. That 12-week period, I'm going to be theory crafting the living shit out of that team. Is going to give me the time to sit there and read the kit and look at the interactions properly, and even jump on SWGoH and look at how the interactions sit. I am going to be able to theorycraft like I used to a long time ago. And I sat in chat the other day and I showed my theory crafting, and it was with somebody that I know personally who didn't realize that they knew me. The reason they didn't realize that they knew me was because I lost my big account. And they know I'm a theory crafter. So now me and them do talk a lot, and it is somebody in more, and it is hilariously funny. And welcome, Bert. Enjoy your trip. And thank you for the raid, buddy. So, yeah, it's 12 weeks of theory crafting hell. That's what that is. It's 12 weeks of absolute theory craft.
Yeah.
I can guarantee we will come up with some stupid ass teams.
Yeah. And so this is another one where it's like 95% of the way there. We had just one team being released. The chaos level would be minimal, right? Still going to be chaos because it's going to be this new team that nobody's been able to really test properly. Dropping plus Datacrons plus 3v3. They've just ramped the difficulty up a bit.
Yeah, so Danto has just put out a really good point. You have to pick the right character now. If you are a super light spender and out of the 6, you're going for 1. But because it has been confirmed that all 6 kits will drop at the same time, you could sit down for a couple of days and I can guarantee if all 6 kits are dropping at the same time, I will start doing Wednesday afternoon streams where we go through the kits when they drop. We'll go through them all and we'll do a base theory craft. It will not be as complex as I'm going to work through over time because I will want to give each character a good week's worth of my attention, where it's like 2 or 3 hours every day. I'm just looking at weird interactions that I can find. But we'll do a base one, and it'll be, okay, so this is going to be the best character for this team. This is this team. And it may be that it's like I'll mention one of the characters. It's the Yoda and Chewie combo. It might be that he's not going to be good with Wookiee. He might be really good to place into CLS because of interactions that we notice right off the bat. Honestly, I think that is a good thing. I really think that is a good thing. And I think exclusive datacrons are officially dead because 12 weeks from when they come out. I don't think they'll be happening again anytime soon.
Yep.
Unless you get them at the 12-week point, which would be insane. But we'll see. We'll have to see that.
Yep.
So
next one.
They're also replacing galactic challenges.
Yeah.
So, same idea, uses area units, runs weekly, takes less time. That is the be all and end all.
Allegedly.
But it runs on the off week.
Allegedly.
Yeah. It runs on the off week.
Yeah. Allegedly, it's shorter.
Yeah.
It'll takes less time, right?
Now, so what it is it's effectively, from my understanding, is here is your quests. Instead of you having like 2-3 days to do it, you've got 7 days. So you could go, oh, I can't do it for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Thursday I've got half an hour. Yeah. So Donzo, how I mean by theorycraft is looking at the interactions, going through the teams, going through, okay, so this will benefit this character, and actually going through in detail. There is a whole side to theory crafting, which there is a couple of players in our community that still do it properly, but there is some very good theory crafters out there that don't need the character. We can work through from the kit. And that's where we'll be working through, is we'll be doing kit theory craft. We don't need access to the whole roster. We, in theory, can do kit theory craft. So, yeah.
Yep. So they're saying there's a big user interface update coming. So the campaign battles are now just going to be campaigns instead of a light side, dark side. So that part of the board will be updated. Kind of looks like in the pictures you're going to have like campaigns where the Cantina energy is. Coliseums where light side. And then I'm guessing whatever character is part of the era that particular time for the dark side. So
so in campaigns at the moment you have light side, dark side, and Cantina, but they have said that there is a revamp coming next year to improve it again. I really do like it. It is an improvement. We've been asking for long enough for, can we have something that's a little bit different and a little bit more things can change? And okay, that's nice. They've actually started to listen to a couple of people about, let's see if we can have some nice looking shit.
You reckon they'll change the background?
Maybe. We might get new characters walking around. We could get a lot.
Yeah. All right. So next one is relic changes. So this one's quite a little bit there, a lot of little bits and pieces. So generally speaking, I feel like it's pretty good news. So less gear is actually needed overall for these get relics, right? More relic materials are being added to the episode tracks, so it means that the farming of them will be easier.
So all of the nodes that currently give gear on the free track, because there is none on the pay-to-play track, so everybody has access to this, are being changed to more relic data. Relic materials and data cache.
Yep.
It will mean that relics should, in theory, become a little bit easier. Is it a good thing that we're losing that? Yeah, this is some people's main income of the Gear 12 plus pieces. You're going to have to be a little bit more efficient with your Mark II, Mark III currencies. Well, mainly Mark II. You're going to have to be very wary of what you buy. With that being said, certain things were moved down from Mark III currency to Mark II. Some Mark IIs have been moved to Mark III. The price of those was slashed across the board. They are substantially cheaper. My Mark I will now be majorly the the two lowest things, the keypads and the bronzium wiring. Well, will that work for everybody? No, because you might need certain pieces of gear that's down there. Like, I know that Aussie Mike does not have a stockpile of 5,000 pieces of every one of those pieces of gear. I also know from when we've gone through things that he has like pieces that are sat at here's 20, here's 50. He is not going to be able to do the same as what I do, the same as what bigger accounts will do, where they just go, yeah, okay, I've got 2,000 of that, I will buy them. He's not going to have that luxury. And guys that are much lower down, you are going to have to look at what you're going to need for these characters to go, okay, so I've got this, and it means that I can upgrade this character the second it drops into my roster. And now I can go and buy all the Datacron stuff so that I can bump forward in speed. Honestly, guys, there is going to be a whole new way of using that currency. We need to see the changes in game. We need to confirm the Relic 10 bullshit of what you actually need. And once we have confirmed that lot, that's where a couple of us will be able to sit down and make new videos about the different stages and what you should be buying. So honestly, look forward to those changes, guys, because it is making everything up to R8 a lot easier because you can buy everything. With that being said, you will be able to buy error magnifiers surprisingly cheaply. It's like 27 Cairo per one. And Droid Brains was something like 20 something Cairo as well. Or 30 something. I can't remember without looking.
Yeah, make them, not
you
buy
can
them.
literally make them now.
Yeah. Oh, you can buy them as well, but yeah.
Yeah. So, with that being said, R9 requirements were eased. They removed chromium transistors, heat sinks, and fragmented signal data. So, it's the two lowest components and the lowest signal data. I think that is a big change to R9. Because usually my R9s were, do I have the fragmented signal data? So I don't farm that. I don't farm fragmented. Why? Because I get it from every other source. My main one is the fractured. I want that all the goddamn time. I usually have a stockpile of about 200 or 300 of it. So when a character comes out, I do 2 days on the fragmented, and oh, look, I can R9. Because it gives so much of it, I don't need to keep a stock. Them removing that from R9 just frees up more time for me. I am happy with that change. In regards to Relic 10, we know of corrupted signal data, which you can use signal data to pull through. So I did look at it, and it's like 10, I think, is the highest for the fractured one. The flawed one, sorry.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot to make one. We need to know how much corrupted signal data we actually need to be able to process, because we did the maths based on potentially needing 55. And if you need 55 of it, it is 1,200 of the fragmented to get 55, which is bonkers.
No.
If that is the case, that we need that much, this is high end competitive and whale territory only.
Yeah.
Until it literally becomes a case of, oh, look, you need to do it. Or it's a requirement for you to do this to Relic 10. And that's it.
Yeah.
And it, yeah. The other changes, relic requirements the star requirements for relics have been lowered. So relic 4 is now can be done at 5-star. Relic 5 can be done at 6-star, and to go above Relic 5 can now be done at 6-star, and 7-star is now Relic 6 and above. Whereas before it was Relic 5 was capped for 7-star. So that is a good change. People that are early game to mid game are actually going to benefit more from that.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to bump those teams up. And this is probably one of the better benefits, because it means if you can't get them to 7-star, okay, can you get them to 6? Can you get them to 5? Because at 5-star, Relic 4, you've got to be fighting bloody Relic 9 full teams to not have a massive Relic delta. Not everybody's going to have those Relic 9 accounts. Like there's still only a handful of accounts at Relic 9. Yeah, those accounts are going to move to Relic 10. But yeah, honestly, this is definitely a good change. That bit is definitely a good change. Now to the marquee changes. Oh my god, this is the bit where it gets head screwy. So you automatically get each marquee character in your roster when the era starts. No more missing them. So when it starts or whenever you join, you get all 6 marquees. Okay, that is definitely a nice thing. It saves you faffing. But you can't use them or upgrade them until their event appears. So you might be able to use them in the raid as a loaned unit. We don't fully know how that Colosseum shit's going to work. And this is why we need to see. We need to have it drop in game. The data miners do their thing, and we need to go through all that shit to work it out. Yeah, it's one of those. Now, the changes here as well is a bit of a bullshitty thing. So 2 weeks after the end of the era, they will become available to buy the shards. So 14 weeks. 14 weeks after the start of the era, you get the shards. But 12 weeks after the start of their marquee, you get their character on a node. So the first character, you'll be able to farm the shards before you can buy the shards. What the fuck, CG? No, bad CG. Go sit in the corner. Come on, go sit in the corner. That is fucking horrific.
I actually had not noticed that.
Yeah.
I just read it as okay, the marquee comes in, and then in 2 weeks you can buy them in shipments. Not that you had to wait until the end of the era. Yeah.
Yep. 2 weeks after the end of the era
when they
is when you can buy
legacy.
them in shipments. But then at 12 weeks after their marquee event, they become farmable.
Or 13 weeks, it says in here, but yes. It's still going to be
13 weeks.
Still going to be quicker on the node for the first one than the first one going to shipments.
Yeah. So at the end of the era, when they move legacy, it's like mass upgrade depending on where you got them to.
Yeah.
If you got them to like gear, if you did get them to gear 12, you can bump into gear 13 quickly. You can then quickly buy up the shards, take them to relics if you are able to do it free to play. Or it's going to be like myself, where you're working on all the legacy shit all the way through these 12 weeks. And you're just going to make sure you've got the stuff that you need to bump the ones that you want to go from relic 6 to relic 8 or 9. And you're just going to go, okay, they're relic 6, bump up. And that's all we're going to be doing, guys, is you'll start bumping things up when they get to you, but it means that you can multi-work.
Hang on.
Something that I've been trying to...
On that, you think you're going to be able to upgrade them along the way?
No.
Okay, yeah.
So you're going to be able to get them to the point where you get them to. What I'm more thinking
you get your error levels
is for the free to play. Well, for the free to play and for the guys that are smaller accounts. Not thinking us size accounts, right? What are we missing? Stranger. I'm thinking for the guys that are still growing their accounts here. They can go, I want to go after Afra. They can full bore into Afra and still get all the new shit.
Oh, yes. I see. I was thinking you're talking
because it's
new
two
characters.
very different systems.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that as the error goes along, that you would be able to get your error level for that character. Once it goes to the next character, you get that one unlocked wherever you got it to. But I'm thinking we will get all 6 characters at whatever level we got them to at the end of the era.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yes. That's how it is reading that at the end of the era, we get all the characters at the levels we got them to.
Yeah.
And then once you've got them to, like, they'll drop to legacy. We get, here is relic 6 on these, say, it's 7 characters that we're about to talk about. Okay, you've got it all on all these 7 characters. Okay, well, I've got my relic 6. We've got the materials to take them to relic 9. And you can just upgrade them straight when they drop into legacy.
Okay, now my worry, let's leave it at a worry. This first character comes out, and then 12 weeks later, it goes into legacy character, and the relic or the error level was wrong, and you only get like a level 65 instead of a 90.
So
how are we going to prove it?
This is where I'm going to say this now. We have had this sort of change in the past. Screenshot fucking everything before it changes.
Especially like money.
I will even do videos on mine.
Yeah.
Like mine, I will likely have them all level 95. About 2 or 3 days before they go legacy, I will be on stream and I will clip it. Ready for the, oh fuck, look, one isn't correct.
Yeah.
And then I can go to Meathead or go to the support and say, here's proof. Undeniable proof that it was right. And here's your mistake. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And the best thing you could do is the exact same, guys.
Yeah.
We will talk about that like at the 11-week point, where it's next week where this is the reality. I will make sure people are aware to just double check, especially the first time. Is don't trust that there will not be fuck ups.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice that smaller accounts are going to be able to catch up. That is the bigger part here.
Yes.
These marquee changes are good for smaller accounts. Now, next bit is the characters. How excited were you, Mike? Come on.
I mean, Afra is one of my, I wouldn't say she's my favorite team, but definitely one of the teams that I've got modded quite well. So to get a tank for her, I'm quite happy. Yeah, like all the characters except for probably Stormtrooper Luke. I just don't know whether I'll use him, but the rest of them look very, very fun.
So the marquees that we're getting. Stormtrooper Luke helps with early rebels. The team that they said was under
Leia.
a Princess Leia lead with Stormtrooper Luke, Stormtrooper Han, and R2D2 tell you get Leia. I want to see what synergy he has for the guys that have already got Leia. And it may be that we have a new team there. It may not be. That is one that I want to theorycraft the living shit out of already. The next character is IG-90. As Mike said, that is the tank for Afra. I'm looking forward to that. I really want to see what the fuck that is.
Is he going to be dark side?
Next one. Yes. Most IG units are dark side.
Except for the ones, yeah.
Because they're assassin droids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was reprogrammed to be an bot.
Yeah.
So, next one is Yoda Chewie. The amount of names I've already seen for this. What? Chowder? Choda?
Choda.
Yeah. Just to piss bones off.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. That's the reason. So this one is meant to boost the Wookiee squad. The second I read that, I went and reread all the Wookiee kits. Because I'm about to start work on Tarfels anyway for the planet where they have a mission in TB.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sat there going, he might be a good Relic 7 call. Next one, Asajj Dark Discipline joining Boba Fett's Sign of Django. Are we finally getting a good Boba Fett team? A Sign of Django, please.
I like him as a
CG,
character.
just please.
I like him as a character. I think I got 3. I first character with 3 Omicrons on him. I think he's at Relic 8. Yeah, I loved using him against Lord Vader. Yeah.
So I'm gonna be brutal here. Love the character. Love the concepts of the character. Love him in TW. Everywhere else, he's utter shite.
Yeah.
Not even warm shite. He is cold shite on the floor that you accidentally stepped in. He is that level of bad. I am really hoping Asajj lifts that team a lot.
Steve in chat says
Barriss,
he needs the teenage twinks on the slow mopeds.
Be good, Mike. Be good, Mike. So, the next one is Inquisitor Barriss. So she's obviously going to be dark side, and everybody straight away was like, "Oh, that's what's going with Stranger." It's not. This one is meant for Inquisitors in 3v3 and Seer in 5s. That's what was stated, and everybody was there going, "Oh, but that'll be dark side Ufu." And it's like, yeah, it will be. So you could run it with Stranger. However, there is better to come. And then the character that when I read this bit, I just went, oh, please. We're getting Darth Vader's dual end. And this is an epic marquee. The second one we've ever had. The first one was Great Mothers, and you've seen their devastation for the last, year?
It would be.
They've just ripped things to pieces for the last year.
It was with Ahsoka,
I am expecting I am expecting very big things for this Darth Vader kit. It's also meant to replace Starkiller because we know that Starkiller is going to the Stranger team. So that's going to be like the EP Mara Jade and this Darth Vader.
Braun.
Honestly, really, really, really looking forward to that. And it may give a home to Thrawn as well, thinking about it.
Royal Guard. Yep.
Yep.
That's
Royal Guard has a semi-home. Royal Guard has a semi-home at the moment, depending on if you've got the clone troopers or not. But if you haven't got if you've got the clone troopers, he's going to be there now,
I haven't
most
used him
likely.
for 6 months or more.
Yeah. But, and this is the bit where I just turned around and my partner may have got woken by me squealing. This is the bit that I loved. Maul fueled by hate. We have spider legs Maul. We have spider legs Maul. And this goes with the stranger. This is to go with the stranger. So he's dark side, unaligned, Ufu. Oh, that was just like, okay. Now, this actually begins to unlock on the 5th marquee. And my first thoughts were, what? What? Is that, well, no, that can't be right. He unlocks at 4 stars. All of these ones now, if you get them to 4-star, you can unlock more fueled by hate at 4 stars.
Yeah.
And I was there going, what? And then when the 6th one drops, well, the 5th, is it the 5th or 6th one drops, you can then get it at 5-star. And then once you've unlocked it, or you can get it at 6 and 7. Okay, that's really cool. That means mid gamers, or even potentially early game, you can get all your characters to 4-star and a decent level so that you can smash this event. Okay. um, um, 4-star malls, anybody? Do you not like the idea of potentially being able to get shit early? I love this idea for free to play accounts. I absolutely do. Because in theory, you should be at 4-star, level 65, and done. Because 64 is the requirement for 4-star. So if you're hitting 65, you're getting more at 4-star at the end of every single era. That is a massive change that so many people have not noticed.
Looking
And honestly, yeah.
looking at his image, do you think he could be a large character?
I would assume in Spider-Leg's form, Maul is going to be a large character. Because if you, I don't know if you've ever seen it in the show for it, for Clone Wars, but his spider body is freaking massive. Like Savage goes off to find him, finds him with his spider legs, and it's like, holy shit, you're big.
Okay. Yeah. It just
So
looks like
we'll
it
see.
could be, but I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, right? But yeah.
Yeah. So that is like the best part of the news that I have ever wanted. Like I the second I saw that it was Spider Legs Mole in the background of that image, before I even got down to it, it was like Spider Legs Mole, Spider, and yeah, I may have got told off. I may have woken somebody and made them incredibly grumpy, and yeah, I may have been sent to go sleep on the sofa.
Yeah. All right. So
So yeah,
anniversary quest. So this is well, there's also an update, right? So level 10, you can now do the episode quests. So now they're updating
yep,
that. So level 10 can also get involved in that, right? So over the next 6 months, 6 months, there are like long quests that give free light speed tokens. So they're basically giving these light speed tokens out for free. If you're playing regularly, you'll get to it without a problem, right?
Yeah.
Which will like insanely increase the speed and what the newer players will catch up
Yeah.
to the new content. Added with all the stuff we've
Yeah.
seen above, really looking good for middle newer players
Yeah.
in the next 6 months or so.
Yeah, the next 6 months worth of Lightspeed tokens is like, here is a flood. And we looked at it when we went through it, and it's like at one point you get all but one of the Inquisitor team. The problem is, yeah, you've got all but one of the Inquisitor team. They go to Relic 0, which is fine. So you've just got to relic them up to get your Grand Inquisitor. People were saying, oh, yeah, just use the Lightspeed token on Grand Inquisitor. Yeah, it doesn't work on them. So you've got an Empire 1 that you can use. Go and use it on something good for your account, i.e., the last Empire character that you need for going after Grand Inquisitor. Oh, look, you've got all 5 done. And you're done. You can skip shit. This is going to be really, really interesting for early to mid game.
And it should also be mentioned that the quest for the later stages, like me, does include Omicrons as well. So you're getting like what,
Yes.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, okay. So it looks like it's just 3 Omicrons.
Yeah.
For most, not all of them, but most of the event quests, I should say. So yeah.
It's the conjoined ones that you're not getting the spare for.
Yeah.
So like you've got a couple where it's okay, so now you can go get Emperor Palpatine. You get a Lightspeed token for him directly.
Yeah.
So those will work on those ones. And you go, okay, so I've got Emperor Palpatine, I'm done. That bit I really like because it used to be a case of, oh yeah, you got these Lightspeed tokens or you got the Lightspeed bundles, and oh look, I now had to go and gear those characters. This is skip. This is literally you poking a skip button, which is really nice. However, my only concern here is modding. Like, you are going to be opening up so much more on your account. I'm going to say, for anybody that doesn't know him, go and watch Tasnix's mod guide for basically mid to late game players. And treat that as gospel from early game. And I mean this. You do that, you walk into the lower parts of, like, you get out of Carbashite into Bronzium, and all of a sudden you're smashing your way through Bronzium. Okay. Why are you smashing your way through Bronzium? Because you've actually got halfway decent mods. You get out of Bronzium, you get up into the next one, you climb rapidly. Your mods are better than everybody else's. You treat that as gospel early, you'll have really, really strong mods, really ridiculously strong account, and you're going to cause issues for people. Make sure you're planning ahead. This is the biggest part of this update is learn to plan ahead. That's it. Learn to plan ahead. Because if you're not planning ahead, you are going to get battered. You are going to lose out. Like, I'm going to, day one, set up a new bot for me that is just going to tell me exactly what I need from Relic 6 to Relic 9 for all the new characters, and that's what I'll hold at. And then I'll work on a shit ton of other characters. So, yeah, we need to see. We need to see.
Has Task I
Right.
found how to mod
So,
part 1 and 2. Did he have a part 3?
part 3 is a live stream one. So you would need to go into the live stream and find the part 3.
Oh yes,
So he
how to
definitely did it.
mod 3
I
specialty. Yeah, okay.
yeah. So those 3 videos are pretty much some of the best I've ever seen, especially to tell new players, yes, you can use the mod guides that a couple of us have used over the time. Like I based mine off Captain Amazing's mod guide originally. My mod guide is now an amalgamation of my own knowledge, Tass's, Captain Amazing's, bits where I've talked to other people, and now my mod shit is completely different. And it's unique because it's me. But that's not going to work for everybody in this game.
Yeah.
So the way to do it is treat it as I want to be an end game player. This is an end game player that's put out a damn decent mod guide. Use it. Absolutely use and abuse it. That's my biggest advice here is enjoy that one. Now, other than that, where are we? Let's do the wrap up because yeah, this is the too long didn't read version for all of you because this is going to be a long section of the actual video. Like it's an hour of us just talking about all of that. So
yeah. Well, I think
uh,
overall, new players are going to progress really quickly. Unlock journey characters much quicker, sort of thing. Mid players, you'll get a steady income of relic materials. So you'll be able to build up those legacy characters quicker. End game players, you'll have relic 10. That's about it.
It is literally legacy rosters used in GAC, TW, Conquest, TD. All that lot is classed as a legacy event. At the end of the 12 weeks, that's where everything goes. New seasonal roster system. So your new characters are what you use in the new shit. Done, dusted. Relic's getting cheaper and faster. Galactic challenges being replaced, and Coliseum being a big daily thing, and get tons of Lightspeed tokens. Okay. It's like, here you go. In a nutshell, just good for everybody.
That's your 25 minutes.
The people that actually
summed up in 10 or half a dozen words.
The people that actually probably come out worse from this is the whales. Because now we're going to want to bring all of our rosters to our subs.
Yeah.
I was targeting R5. God damn it, CG.
But I think it really depends
over half my roster's below that.
I think it really depends on how hard it is for us to get up the error levels, right? If it's the same price or cheaper than we're currently spending on the marquees, I don't care. That's perfectly fine. If it's more than we currently are spending, then we'll address that, right? But yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to see what the next 6 months, I'd say, just to give everything a chance to, settle down, get into sort of some sort of rhythm and know what, things to be buying and what not to be buying. And yeah. I think just being able to salvage all of my gear and not have to worry about that again is going to be quite fun. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I honestly think that's some of my favorite bit. Now, here's the best bit, Mike. We'll do viewers' questions now. We'll do viewers' questions. Are you ready for this? Wait. Are you ready for this? We've done viewers' questions.
Well, I realized scrolling through the post, they have confirmed the relic delta numbers. I don't know whether it's worth us just running
Yes.
through them quickly. It's locked in, so there's no use us really
Yeah.
talking about it too much. But okay, so a -5 relic delta is going to be -60% damage. -4 relic delta is 40% less. Relic delta 3 is 25% less. Relic 2 delta -2 delta is -10%. -1 delta is -5%. So then going up is 5, then 10, then 33, then 70, and then 150.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
no.
I have had it confirmed that at a relic delta of 4, Phoenix can still just about deal with a Reaver team.
Okay.
You've just got to get into the loop, otherwise you are dead.
And it's a timeout thing more so than a
Yeah,
loss.
yeah. It's more of you run out of time to kill shit.
Yeah.
A relic, a delta of 4.
Yeah.
Now, loads of people are saying, "Oh, but I don't want that." It's a mechanic. You're not losing. You've just not got enough damage. Yes, it sucks. But okay, take your Captain Rex from Relic 7 to Relic 8. Oh, look, now I've got one of them doing more damage to them. Because most people's Reaver teams are only going to start at 7. Most people, even in like MC3, you go looking around, okay, most of us have Reaver at Relic 9. Where's the rest of the team? Relic 7. Okay, so Relic 7, if you've got your Phoenix at Relic 5, the Delta are 2. The only one you're going to have issues with is Reaver. That's it. And that's at a Relic Delta of 4. You're going to kill the rest by AoEs over time. You just grind Reaver down. Honestly, Relic Delta, these figures have given me a lot of hope, especially speaking to the testers, asking them questions. Like I said, I had somebody that didn't want me stopping JC, who was in the testing group, and we talk a hell of a lot. And he was like, just let us know what teams you're worried about. And this was one of my biggest worries was how far can I push Phoenix against Reaver? And I actually asked him to do only the ones that were like requirements to their requirement level. So you've got Hera and
Ezra now.
Captain Rex.
Not that you use Ezra on that team.
I kind of left Ezra out.
Yeah.
But everybody else was Relic 3. And at Relic 3, he was able to handle the Relic 7s.
Okay.
Where it was all Relic 7, he was able to handle it. Where it was Relic 9 on Reaver, he turned around and said, it's just always a timeout. You cannot kill Reaver in time. You've just not got the damage to get through her.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you're just going to leave Reaver and it's a Relic 3 team that you've used, that's still one hell of a feat. Can I accept that? If I was still playing my baby account, the thing that I'll be doing right now is taking my bloody Phoenix up to R5 and then going, here, have my Inquisitors, because I'm going to run them all up to Relic 8. All of them. Everyone that's going to live on that team is going to be Relic 8. Get screwed. And that's what I'll be doing right now. I would be going down the route of, I want to be a dick. And remember, guys, half the time when you're planning something for defense, you have to come up with ideas. You have to go, okay, I need to work out how I can make this team near impossible. Like putting Marek on that team stops Phoenix. That's it. You put in Marek and Phoenix can't work. So what is everybody doing right now? Putting in Merrick, because then you can't Phoenix it.
Yep.
Otherwise, it would just be, oh look, Phoenix, free win. One of those guys. Just get inventive with the ideas that you're using and have fun with it. Honestly, have goddamn fun with it. So, yeah. Right. So, that is everything for today. We got it to nearly the target as well, Mike.
No, I got an hour 30 on
Got it to
actual
nearly
recording.
that target. Yeah. So, right. I'm going to have at least an hour off now, guys. I will be back in about an hour. I've got a Space Marine bike that a person has asked me to basically fully customize for them. It's going to take me a while. We're going to be doing cape work and all sorts, loads of green stuff in, loads of repositioning work. You can ask all the questions about model making and model pissing about with and all that lot. The bigger project should be starting soon. I just need to get the delivery sorted. It decided not to arrive. Yeah, one of those. One of those. Other than that, not a lot more. Tomorrow we are back. Well, it's tomorrow, so it's Final Fantasy tomorrow. A little bit of a chill one. And yeah, back on Monday with GAC. It's going to be one of those this afternoon. Oh, hang on. No, I said that I would be around, what time was that with him? We'll actually be playing Battlefield 6 shortly. Yeah. Yeah. We'll be playing Battlefield 6 in about 30 minutes to an hour. So yeah. Okay. Bane, you have to message about helmets because I need to know sizes and everything. But I can make them. Right. Anyway, I need food, and then I'm going to be loading up for Battlefield 6. I will message the person very shortly and see if we're all going to do it on stream or not. Cool. But yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Right. Mike, take us away.
Thank you guys for coming along. Hopefully, we condensed the update, I guess, down as much as we can without missing out anything too important. But like I said, if this is the first time you've heard anything about this update, literally just go to any other person. Wombrat spent 5 hours talking about it the other day, so go and spend 5 hours of your life watching that if you if you really are that oblivious to what's happening. But
yeah, it's one of those guys. If you want more information on it, every creator's done something on it. I spent a stream specifically on it. So if you want more information, there is more information out there.
Yeah.
Feel free to go and look all that shit up. It's one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is one of those. But for now, guys, that is it. We're done. Who are we raiding, Mike?
There's nobody at all. Other than I've got.
Oh my god! Wait.
Other than like a sumo
We're not going to one
of
your special stars.
Nah, there's none of them.
We're not going to one of your special stars. Now, I have a channel for us.
Okay.
I have a channel that we can raid, which is a really fun place to go.
You can do it. I think mods can raid, right?
No, but what I can do is go on here and go on here. Oh, I can raid us. Don't worry about that. I am getting it set up to raid us now.
Okay.
So, guys, you guys know if nobody is on, where I raid to is a channel called Ferret Software. It supports ferrets in the US. So we're going to go watch ferrets be ferrets. They're currently having playtime, it looks like. So it's one of those. They're having playtime. So they're out causing chaos mayhem. They do try and escape their enclosure freaking regularly. And it is funny as sin. So yeah, enjoy, guys. We will go over to the Ferret Software channel have a relax, have a chill. Like I said, I'll be back in about 30 minutes. I'm going to be playing Battlefield 6 because I got roped into it earlier. But yeah, see you all soon, guys. See you next week.
There you
Let's cause
go.
chaos and mayhem. And that stream, Mike.